See, this is what every farmer needs, a speedboat. Obviously, really good for getting the cows in. Right, we're into the vintage section now, steam engines and things. Annoying with the music behind because I don't know whether I'll get done on copyright on that. We'll have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's a gun. Look at this.
The award of these prizes.
Now that is a beautiful thing. Let's go around this side. Tractors, Harry. Tractors. There's tractors. Let's go and have a look at them in a minute.
Who is the overall winner? And at the end of the day, it has to be what the judge likes on the day and what he feels is a good job. And
so these are the tractors.
There can very often be many other deserving causes.
I'm not sure whether they're judging the tractors now.
So
we'll have a look.
Job, and as I was saying earlier, I always work on the basis of the tractor I would like to steal at the end of the show and take home.
Massey Ferguson 35X. They've got a 135 in there, Harry.
Yeah, there's the two which are saying, in the opinion of the judges, are today's winners. But as I say, it doesn't...
are they moving them out now? I think they might be moving them out.
Of the many other exhibits.
Yeah.
Maybe their turn next year.
I'll tell you, which one do you like?
So there is the
135. Look at that 135. It's an amazing condition.
I thought you said you liked
35.
I'll tell you which I like.
Which one do you like?
It's between that Massey there or that Ford.
Oh, Harry, you got to go for that Monster Ford. Look at the Monster Ford over there. Look at that. What number's that one? 8830.
And then to get it open, of course.
I think we'll go and have a look at them when they come back out, alright? Should we go and have a look at the steam engines first and then we'll come back for the tractors later? Oh, they're just moving them now. Where are they going? Ooh, okay, coming through. Oh, hang on, there we go, look. We've got a parade now.
Gentlemen, thank you very, very much for a great display again.
This is the best way to see them.
Awarded, but you know, how do you do it? You've all turned out a fantastic display, and it is a little bit like sticking a finger in the air and when they're judging, you know. But what I wanted to say, what a wonderful turnout it is with everybody, and thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you down the main ring. Thanks very much.
Look at that lovely little, oh, it's a beast behind, isn't it? Wow, look at that, Harry, that's got to be the one you want, isn't it?
Definitely.
Look at that beauty, what a lovely condition it's in. Showroom condition, I'd say, look at that. That's a beautiful thing. Fuel beacons. Harry's got his priorities right. Dinosaur, that's a beast, look at that. Wow. Oh, he's giving it some welly. Tatatronic, come on. James Treble, you've done well there, mate. Oh yeah, the lovely little grey Fergie. I noticed when it jolted forward a little bit, I'm used to that, and that's what they're like. Oh, look at that little fertiliser spreader on the back as well. Not quite the Vicon we bought. Wonderful.
Right, so we're moving the tractors out.
Look at that, 550, one door tractor that is.
Are we having a few commercials in?
Oh, come on. Oh, he's overtaken. Come on, steady. Easy, Tiger. I wonder what that one is. Is that a 35? It's got a different sort of bonnet than a... What one's that one, Harry?
65.
It's a 65. I don't know whether I've ever seen one of those before.
Yeah.
There's a one. Look at that. 135 with plough. That's nice. Look at that.
130.
This is lovely to see. Oh, look, it's reversible plough. That's a very early one. Oh, finger bar mower on that one. 130. These are model numbers I'm not familiar with, really. An old grey Fergie again. Everyone loves a grey Fergie. Gold engine there, look. Lovely. Little box on the back. David Brown. All these tractors are tractors from my youth. David Brown mower by the looks of it. Look at this behind. Look at this. I've never seen anything like that before. Look at that little bale holder. This chap here, he's driving around with a little bale on the front. Look at that. Is that a homemade thing? I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. Look at that.
If you go up there amongst the tractors, once they're safely parked,
Driving down to feed your cattle, you take your bale of hay with you.
The British makes of tractor represent.
Oh, here we go. We've got another one coming. There's the last couple of tractors here. He's not putting his foot down, is he?
This morning, because if we made the ring bigger, we've got to have less exhibits. If we make the ring smaller, we can get even less.
Take it steady.
So it's always a bit of a
David Brown, you see they changed the colour to white from red.
Aspects of it.
That plough ain't done any ploughing this year, is it? Lovely condition. Super.
There's the two prize winners.
And what's this? Is it 240? Oh no, it's a 565.
Lovely David Brown.
Wow, look at that.
990.
So tidy, very immaculate. Wow, I'm not sure what's a plough with like a. I'm not sure what's on the
Potato planter.
Is it? Is that what it is, Harry? A potato planter?
Back end.
Gentlemen, you've done yourselves proud with those tractors.
Pretty sure it's a potato planter.
You think it is? So we're down by the tractors where they parked up now. Quite a display here. There's the Ford Harry liked. Which is the one you want to look at the most? You want to look at that Ford in a minute? Well, let's have a look at these over here. Oh, this gentleman here, I was talking to you earlier. You got a tractor here on display, haven't you?
Well, it's Louis, my son's tractor.
Oh, your son's tractor, is it?
Yeah.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Louis, and come on, tell me about your Dexter then.
Well, gonna do young farmers ploughing matches with it.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a track. Well, we went to a ploughing match in Oval, and we asked how old you got to be to do it.
Yeah.
And then basically, Dad got excited, went home. Dad's always done ploughing matches with tractors.
Yeah.
So he went home and he started looking on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Found this, so we went to look at it and then bought it the next day.
Wow. So have you done anything to it, or is it pretty good all ready to
Well,
go?
you see on the back, we've done some of the link arms.
Right.
They are all rusty.
Oh yeah, I can see you've got new link arms on there. That's nice. But the old ones a bit rusty, were they?
Yeah, they went and put two labelling boxes on there as well.
So have you learned all that yourself? Your dad been teaching you, has
Yeah,
he?
Dad's been teaching. But this man here is Mike Mitchell.
Right.
He does all these tractors up. You can see.
Hey?
He does all these tractors up.
Yeah.
So, well, he knows what he's doing. So
Yeah. Well, this one is lovely, isn't it? Wow, it's like amazing. But then yours is lovely, isn't it? What a lovely thing to have. You must be very proud to have that, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you can drive that. Are you 13 now?
Yeah.
So how old can you when you can drive on the road then?
16.
So you'll be ahead of the game with the kids who got cars, won't you? You'll be able to pass your tractor driving test and get out on this. Lovely. I love it. Well, thank you very much for chatting to me.
Yeah, sorry.
Brilliant. This is Harry's favourite tractor in the show, isn't it, so far? Yeah, and this is the gentleman who owns it. Now, I'd like to know a little bit about the history of this tractor. How long have you had it?
I've had it about 7 years now.
Right. And was it in this condition when you got it?
It was nearly there, yeah.
Was it?
Nearly there. I just painted the engine, just tarred the engine up.
Yeah.
4 brand new tyres.
Yeah.
Give it a damn good polish.
Yeah, well, I mean, the polish on it, I actually commented on it when it was going around the show ring. I said it's like new condition.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you got that beautiful, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is there any secret to getting the wax on that?
Not really, no.
Just elbow grease,
Just
is
keep
it?
polishing it, and a lot of time spent on it. Yeah, a lot of time.
I can see you put a lot of love into it. You can just see that.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing is, I'd like to know is that is a big tractor, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not the sort of tractor the average person puts in a garage on the side of their
Not
house.
really.
So have you got a farm or have you?
No,
So-
I got it down my good friends, my good mates,
Right.
down at West Artery, Chris Duckis.
Yeah. So what?
He's
Sorry.
got a range of tractors down there. I got 5 more besides that one.
Have you 5 more?
I got
Is this your wife here?
my good lady, yes.
How do you cope with a man with all these tractors? You're doing well. Yeah. So you got 5 what other ones have you got then?
35, 35X, 135 multi-power, 165 multi-power, and 175
Oh
multi-power.
wow! Well, I want
All
a
in that condition.
I want a 35. That's my
Do you?
my ambition.
Do you?
In the next couple of years, I'll be buying a 35.
Yeah.
We used to have a 35 on the farm, and we sold it about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Before I had children and before I was older.
Yeah, that's
Because
it.
you know, when you're young, you don't think about these things. Now I want it back, so I'm going to get one back.
That's right.
But back to this tractor here then. So do you actually do anything with it?
No, only shows.
Because I'm going to say the condition it's in, you almost be scared. You wouldn't want to get a muck spreader on it, would you?
And he won't come out in the rain either.
No.
You've only done just 5. Well, I just looked at the clock just now. 5,054 hours. That's
Is
what
that
it's done for
all?
brand new. Yeah.
Wow. What reg is that then?
H-Reg, 1990.
1990.
Yeah.
So it's not had a hard life then, really, you don't think?
So, no.
Do you know the history of it? Do you know where it's been?
I bought it from Paris Tractors down at Taunton, that's where he came from. They had one identical to that one about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And just for curiosity, I rang them up just to see how much it was worth, or theirs was worth. Tyres were not like that, condition wasn't like that. And I said to Richard, I said, how much is he going for, Richard? He said that tractor's over 40,000 now.
No way.
So I said to him, I said, right, I said, how much is mine worth? He said, well, before we started, he said, you're going to sell it? I said, no. I said, I just want a valuation just to see what he's like. And he said to me, I sent some pictures, and about a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes later, he rang me, and he said, first of all, he said, if you're going to sell that, he said, I want it back.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of people on that.
And he said, if you're going to sell that, he said, don't let nothing under 40,000.
Wow.
Well under 40, you know. So
really interesting.
In the tractor. I've made me money on it.
Well, these things, they hold their value and going up all the time, aren't they?
Yeah.
And do you know what I like about these tractors? They're not overcomplicated with electronics or anything.
Quite true.
A man like yourself or myself can work on them.
That's right.
You don't need a laptop on it, do you?
Well,
you know?
My mate down at Hartree, where I leave it, and he's got a load of tractors down there, a whole range of Fords, everything. And as soon as he get ones come in for repair with electronics and all that, we just
shake your
his head. Yeah,
I know.
He said he's sort of, mess about with something like that, and he would anything else.
And that's the viable tractor on any farm, isn't it? Because how many horsepower is that?
He's nearly 200, about 198 horse. He is, nearly 200.
Wow, that'd do anything, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
That is a beast. So can we?
Heavy as well.
I bet.
Yeah.
Can we have a little look inside? Harry, I promised not to touch anything and break it. I'm sure it's your pride and joy.
Yeah.
Harry, this is what you dream of, isn't it, mate? Harry is a Ford man.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's Ford through and through. Up you go, Harry. Can I just get up behind him? Is that all right?
Yeah, you carry on. Whoever.
You want to sit in the seat, Harry? Wow. They've still got electronic dashing. I suppose it's still quite advanced for its time, wasn't it?
Still.
Yeah. Look, there's the mileage on the hours on there. It's tidy inside, isn't it? Look at it. Lovely, isn't it?
You never know, that might not have been there. Well, probably was.
Wow.
Radio here. There's a radio up there.
Got the old radio, yeah. Oh, and there's the fan. Hello, Dom. Let me just get down a minute. I'll come and see you, alright? Alright.
Just take a photo.
You get down. Alright.
You filming it?
Yeah, mate. I'll be with you in a second. Are you alright, Harry? Thank you so much,
right,
sir.
mate. That's
Really appreciate that. Have a wonderful day, alright?
Yeah, lovely. Thanks very much for that.
Right, we keep walking around here and we bump into various people. There's a friend of mine, Dominic. Dominic, you're a local Somerset lad, aren't you?
Local. I am very local. Really.
And there's your son here. He's got a Grassman top on. You should have Funky Farmer on. I told you that last time I saw you. So what are you down here looking at?
Tractors mainly.
Is it tractors? That's what everyone likes, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about you, Dom? What are you looking
a
at?
bit of everything, I think. Machinery, sometimes see a bit of the cattle and everything.
Yeah.
Being an ex-farmer, but still keep an eye on it.
I know, you don't lose that, do you? You still have a look,
it's
don't
always
you?
in the blood, I think. I think once you've been a farmer, it's kind of there and it stays with you.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to let you get on. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. And there's that craziness going through there. There's a milkman. A milkman on a motorbike. Sorry, Dom, I just ran off. A milkman on a motorbike. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it?
That's it down the, did you see that, Harry? Milkman on the motorbike.
That's quality milk delivery, that is.
That is amazing. Right, these tractors are amazing as well. We're going to go and wander on round. There's a Chieftain tank over there. Don't know what else. We're going to go and walk around. I've got to go and find Hetty Hen in the food hall as well, but we're going to go on.
Labour Thursday. Yeah.
I was just looking at these, Harry. So what do you think of that? Look at the old Massey. Look at that. British. That's what 65 we saw, isn't it? And a grey Fergie.
There's a load of grey Fergie.
Can't convince you to get a grey Fergie then, Harry.
No, I want something like that.
You want one like what?
That Massey.
Oh, hello, mate. Let me just turn this off. Oh, that was my mate Dom there. Known him for years. Where's Harry? Oh, I haven't lost him. Thought I'd lost him then. There's the army there. Look, wow, look at that tank. Look at the size of that bad boy. Blimey, Harry, I bet you'd like a go on that. And we could do the ploughing on that. Look at it. Flipping it. I realise how big they are. I haven't seen one close up like that before. Look at the size of it. Do you want to go up on there, Harry? No, not bothered. Should we wander on up by the farm? There's a helicopter over there.
There's tractors over that way.
Oh, are there? You want to see tractors? What, over there?
Yeah.
All right. Helicopter over there. So you're more interested in tractors than a tank then, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go and see. So these are tractors we saw around the ring, aren't they? Well, there's a lovely... Oh, are they? Oh yeah, the Leyland. We didn't see that one.
There's got here.
The McCormick. Is that one in the ring?
No, these aren't in the ring.
Okay.
Only one of them.
Wow, look, these, what I like, it's nice to see different sorts of way people treat their tractors. So this one is probably almost like ex-farm, nothing done to it. The paintwork's still original and it's oily and greasy. I find it hard to decide which I like the best. The ones that are still in original nick, or the ones like this that are absolutely like brand new. Or nearly brand new, that one. You can probably restored a few years ago. Do you prefer them, Harry? Interesting
I quite like them.
conversation here.
David Brown's.
Do you prefer a tractor that is completely restored, like new, like this one? Or do you prefer one in a kind of off the farm condition like that? Or that? What do you think?
Kind of like new.
Like new,
'Cause if
shiny,
you look,
shiny.
That's, look at that. That's an old David Brown.
Yeah.
That's a newer David Brown.
Yeah. I know, they're
That's
still
the
white.
very old one. That's,
Oh, this is David Brown lineup, isn't it?
They went that.
So that's the oldest one there, look. This one here, Harry. Hang on. This has got to be the really early David Brown.
And then they went. That's
Then we got these.
770, and then they're red.
Yeah.
And they went to
That
white.
was sort of 1970s, I would have thought.
They went to white, and then they carried on as
Yeah.
white, and then they turned into case.
And then it became case.
There's,
Right.
There's a two-wheel drive
Yeah.
cab David Brown.
Oh wow, so yeah, we got a four-wheel drive David Brown. It's quite a choice. It's a complete David Brown lineup, isn't it? Wow. Malcolm Adams. Bought this tractor new in 1964. Cool. Oh, best restored David Brown Honiton Hill Rally 2018. Lovely. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Do you mind if you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, carry on.
I just didn't realise it was yours.
I've got to sit down because I...
Yeah, you carry on. I won't hold you up too long, but
No.
I've just seen it. So your dad had this. Your dad
bought it brand new.
was it?
Yeah, I was working on a farm at Fort Abbey.
Yeah.
And they just had a new one of these. And my father had a 900 tractor doing contract work, which gave him a lot of trouble. It was a bad model. It nearly bankrupted David Brown.
Right.
And I came home one day and I said, and he was moaning about his tractor. I said, Father, you want to buy one of these? You'll never regret it.
Wow.
And he never looked back.
And it's been in your family all
Ever
that
since,
time.
yeah, all
So
that time.
was it used on a farm all that time?
Yeah, it was the best tractor.
Yeah.
There's a picture of my brother who's 75 now.
Wow.
And coming up 76 any day. And he done all the tractor work. But there's four brothers. Two of us went to work in the factory and two stayed home. So I was in the factory, but I've got my own garage and MOT station, but I've restored a lot of cars, but I wanted to restore tractors because they don't rust out like cars.
That's very true.
Yeah, see, so they gave me the tractor and it had three wheels on it.
Did it? Was it quite a state?
Yeah, it was in a bad way.
Yeah.
A real bad way. But first of all, it was a main tractor, then it ended up as a loader tractor, then the yard scraper.
Yard scraper tractor. They all end up as a yard scraper tractor.
He went one further.
Oh, right.
They had like a corn bruiser, which augured it up into a big silo. And they went off working, and they came home for dinner one day, and he wasn't going, and the bearings went in the PTO and just jammed up and stalled it. So So then they gave it to me, I think, in about 2001.
Oh my goodness!
And I had it, and I put another back end on it, and so it's another back end, but it's done 6,000 hours. The engine never been apart.
Wow!
So yeah, it's a good tractor.
I'll just have a quick look around it. I mean, I can see it's an amazing addition. I can see straight away why you won some awards for it.
Is that
It's a
right?
credit to you, isn't it? Look at there's a key on the side, Harry.
Yeah.
And the start button, I guess.
It's on the side rather than in.
Wow. Oh, we saw it in the ring, didn't we? With that on the back.
Yeah.
Look
David
at
Brown
it. Beautiful.
plough.
David Brown plough.
I think that's the exact plough that was on that photo as well. Yeah, it is, because it had these little things there. So, that's...
I'm a bit sidetracked. Look, a little cement mixer on the side there, look.
If you look on the photo from like 1964, it's that tractor with that plough.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you look on it, because it's got these
Oh, we'll have a look.
You can see.
Here it is. Oh yeah.
Same one.
There's the pad.
Because of the chemo stuff.
And look, there's
They
the
let me out last Friday because I've got to go home and load the tractor up for it. I've got to go back for it and then another look at it.
right. I mean, he's busy chatting, so I'm just going to say thank you.
Beauty, thanks for bringing it.
Thanks very much, mate. All right. Thank you.
That's a Fortune Major with a cab.
That was really nice to meet someone who owns their own tractor here. A lovely story there in the family. Always, as nice as the tractors are, I think it's just nice to get the story behind them from people, because quite often they've got a history, they've got a story. This one's probably got a story. Look at this cab. I don't know whether that's a factory cab or a homemade one, but it's like a lovely. Look at that cab, Harry. What do you think of that?
You can tell it's not very...
It's not factory standard, is it? Do you think?
No.
It's like a homemade one. And the pot rivets and everything. But I love all that. It's just, I love that. It might be made. I don't know. I don't know whether it's homemade or whether it's factory made. Looks like it's homemade to me. I can't believe a factory would leave it with the rivets and everything. But that's part of the tractor, isn't it? I love it. And it's got a windscreen wiper as well. Oh look, it actually says on there, tractor cab in Winston. So maybe it's a tractor company that made them. And things were made differently in those days. You wouldn't make something like that now, but nowadays it's got a door on this side. You wouldn't make a cab like this now, but toolbox here on the side. Right, what are we going to go and look at next? I'm sure there's some more stuff to see.
Yeah.
That's a lovely little vehicle, isn't it? Look at that lorry. Wow. Oh, look, there's... I'm just look at this. Look at that. This is the motorbike we saw earlier. Look at that. Imagine delivering milk on that. Wow. Oh, I like that. Look, it's got blue tit on the bottle. You don't remember that, but bottles of milk used to have these silver foil tops on them, and the milkman used to deliver them to the door and leave them outside the door, and then the blue tits knew about the milk and they'd peck through and get the cream. That's what used to happen. You used to come outside and find these tops all had holes pecked in them, because the birds got to know how to get the milk.
That one looks like it could be a cork.
I think it's a cardboard top, and that's what milk used to be like. Can you see that? It's got like a creamy top. The cream used to settle to the top. You don't get that now because milk's homogenised. Right, that is a beautiful bit of kit. That is. Whoever done that, whoever did that, it's a credit to you. That is a really clever bit of kit there. Right, onwards and upwards. So we're going by the army base, and I'm just thinking. I'm just walking on through here, but this is the army Land Rover here. Kids are having a good time. Army Land Rover, and the question is, what on earth are the army going to do when these Land Rovers are no longer available? Because the army have got thousands of Land Rovers. They're a brilliant vehicle for the army, so adaptable, so robust. Not talking about ones out in maybe a war zone, say a snatched Land Rover, because they're a bit vulnerable to damage, but for general use, and not just the army, maybe utility companies. The Grenadier, Ineos Grenadier might be around to take its place, but the thing is, it isn't a pickup version. And they need to get that sorted, because there is, once these old Land Rovers go, I'm not sure what they're going to do instead. Alright, we're just walking through all the trade stands now. This is where it gets expensive. I can buy myself a wood burning stove there. Harry can buy some very overpriced sweets. Or we can just go in the shopping marquee. Let's have a look. There's always good to see. You wanted to look for some shoes, didn't you? Are we going to get you some dealer boots or something?
Yeah.
RAC, no, I don't want you any RAC. Shop for something different. I could spend a fortune here. Bit busy, isn't it, Harry? Bit busy than when we got here at 9 o'clock. And just well we came early. Harry's off. Harry is off into the tractor world. Sicus, I'm not sure whether he's into Sicus. Oh, there's a rake there. They do one of those. These are the cheaper ones, I think. And these are Britons.
Yeah.
What are you after?
Well, nothing in particular.
You're just
There is
browsing.
something that I looked at before.
What's that?
62.90 up there.
Oh yeah.
Can't really see it.
Look at these. I've just noticed these. Look, they're actually done to make them look like they got muck on them.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen them like that before.
One like ours.
You've got a couple of Land Rovers, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got one. Old JCB.
And that one's sprayed up to look like dirt as well. It's not quite as professional as the other one, though, is it?
But it's still.
You've got that trailer, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got two of those.
Got a slurry tanker like that. You've got the trouble is with you, Harry. You've got most things now, haven't you? Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah.
There's not a lot left you want. These are the. What scale are these? These are bigger, aren't they?
Much bigger. Yeah.
Bruder, you got sent a couple of those, didn't you? They must be still out in the garden.
Yeah, they still are. I got a new.
Oh, you got one of those, didn't you? Joskins. Which one you got? A Joskins, and you had a tractor. What tractor did you have with it? Was it a John Deere?
Like that.
John Deere, wasn't it? Yeah.
And a Massey. I had a Massey Ferguson as well.
Amazing. It's amazing what is out there. When I was a kid, if you wanted a farm toy tractor, they were just little tiny things. Nothing like this. This is a bit young kiddie stuff. What the range is out there is amazing, and now I've noticed they've just done this. They've actually dirted them up. I guess you could do that yourself if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can.
Step away from the mower. Step away from the mower.
No.
So what scale are these? Are these 132s?
Yeah.
Or are they a bit smaller?
132s.
Okay.
These
132.
ones aren't.
I made the mistake when I first got you stuff. I didn't understand the scale, and I bought wrong size, didn't I?
You've got a massive bailiff for us.
So 132. These are what? 187.
Yes, these are smaller.
That's too small, isn't it? You got to stick with 132s.
This is a little John Deere.
132. 132.
There you go.
Right. Carry on shopping, Harry. Right. Harry hasn't bought anything. That saved me a lot of money. Let's keep walking. Yeah, what do you mean yet? Yet, he says. The trouble is, as he gets older, the toys get more expensive. Certainly do when I'm shopping. See, this is what every farmer needs, a speedboat. Obviously, really good for getting the cows in. Really handy. You can see that one would be ideal for rounding up sheep. You could probably get on there and you could see your sheep from around you as you're going through your fields. Little boat, instead of a quad bike, you use this little boat here to get your sheep in.
You need a quad bike.
Well, no, you'd use this obviously, Harry. This is the upgraded farmer boat version. Don't imagine a lot of farmers rushing to buy one of these, but you never know. On a hill farm, I found the Suzuki engine the best for getting up those high hills, especially this one here, because you know it's designed to go up the hill really well. Yeah, so those are the boats from the Royal Bath and West Show. Right, we're by the John Deere stand. I was kind of hoping we'd find the machinery. I don't know whether there's a lot of machinery here or not. Probably gone to the wrong section. This is John Deere. Let's have a look. Nice John Deere. What model's that in, Harry?
Which one?
That one over there.
130M.
A 130M. How did you know that? You
I saw it.
I wouldn't know from here.
I saw it from the side.
Do you want to look round it? Let's have a look. 130M. And that one's a little mini tractor. I thought it says a 130. Oh, it's a 6 130M. What's the 6 for? 6 130M. Nice. How many horsepower do you reckon that is? Harry, how many horsepower do you think that is?
130.
130, is it?
Roughly.
That's roughly, right. Okay. Very nice.
Quite like this thing.
Do you? Is that your next purchase, is it? A little one? I can see you bombing around in that. 100%. That would be your little farm tractor, wouldn't it?
You need to know what top speed it goes.
Oh, you don't want to go too fast, Harry. You'll break it.
That's the whole point.
Oh, you can't break. I think that's more for golf courses and things like that. Look, it's got sort of grass tyres on it, they call those. Right, moving on, let's find the mower if we can. And not a John Deere sit-on mower. Okay, so we're walking down towards, this is the main arena now. And we can get, everyone's having their picnics. You can see here. Oh, just missed her jumping that. I think, I'm not sure whether this is like where they sort of, oh yeah, the main jumping is over there. We're not, this is where they, oh I can't see. This is where they sort of wait, I guess. That girl's over there running. Oh, come on, well done. Right over the, oh. Oh, look at that. Amazing.
He's clear. He's got a good time. Is he going to jump there?
Oh.
Yes!
Wow, wow.
Brilliant!
There, a little bit of horses done, we're off. We got a lot to see here. This is turning into a bit more of an epic video than I thought it would be. So we'll see if we can find some machinery. I don't know whether there's a lot of machinery here, although I would have thought there would be. We've got to get back to the cattle. We've got to go back to the food hall. We're running out of time as well, so we'll see how we go.